Hello.
Yes.
Is it
Hello, Jay.
hello? Is it good?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, nice, awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, Cheryl.
Hi,
Hello,
Mouse.
Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I think we can start now. But Anya maybe will wait for minutes.
Yeah, okay, sure. We can start and wait him together. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's start. Hello, everyone. I'm Cheryl. It's very exciting to host the crypto market insight session with our guest. So today we are very happy to have with us our guests who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. So as the host of today's discussion, leading us through a very thought-provoking conversation that promises to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and the hotspots. So, the live session is broadcasting on CoinW Leverage channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment, and our guests will pick up some to answer. Let's go on. Welcome, Dylan, Boris, JayCryptoBeast, and Tango, and Anya. He's still on the way, so welcome. Hello, everyone here. Welcome to our session, and we are very happy to have you here with us today. Um, let's briefly say hi to our audience.
Hey guys.
How's it guys?
Hi, Boris.
How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi guys.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. let's move to the market review and gainer loser coins. So in this part, we like our guests to point out the top 3 performing and underperforming cryptocurrencies of this week. Additionally, we also kindly request some market insights on such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies we want to talk about. So please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. Who wanna be the first to sharing? To share. Jay, hello. Would you like to share your screen first?
Okay. I think I'm gonna be the last today. So how about Boris? Because I still prepare something for you guys. So
Yeah, I'm actually
okay.
still preparing myself, so I need.
I
I'll
can
go.
start if
Okay.
you want.
I'll go.
Okay, how's Tango? Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, let me share my screen. 1 second.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys can see it now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 1 sec. All right. All right, so first of all, I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin quickly. After this crazy event of the ETF approval, the SEC Twitter account hack, the volatility that ensued, and what's the state of the market after this. First of all, we talked about a little bit on my last stream about trading binary events such as this one, and how can you protect yourself, which is the most important thing. My first recommendation was always that to be on the sidelines if you can. Not trade around volatility because it's really difficult to measure risk. So, but anyways, I gave some clues for traders that do want to be involved that do want to trade volatility. It was expected to happen, but not the way it did. So always, as I said, always when you trade, you have to have several outcomes, several plans, and adjust. Okay, you have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C, just in case something that you were not expected happens, which actually did. So anyways, let's go back. Let's go real quick to the chart. We saw this huge volatility candle right here on Tuesday 9th. Bitcoin briefly touched 48K, and they retraced back to the previous breakout of 45, which actually held. Really interesting price action there. And we're now consolidating on the upper side of this range. I was expecting to see some sell-off on Bitcoin, but that didn't happen. There's still a lot of appetite. So I do think that we can still consolidate around the 48K area, according to what I'm seeing, and we could potentially see a break to around 50 to 52. That will be our next level of resistance around here. So this would be my first assessment on the current state of the price action on Bitcoin. But most interestingly, and I think this is the chart that everybody's looking at right now, is the Ethereum to BTC chart, because we are actually seeing bullish divergence on this one. As you can see here, it actually tested the lows. We're looking at the weekly chart here, guys, and we actually saw a big reversal here on higher than usual volume. So this is telling us a story that money could be rotating to Ethereum now that the Bitcoin ETF is out of the way. There's actually rumors and talks about an ETF filing from BlackRock. So this is going to be the next narrative, I think. So there's always something to talk about and some deadline to stress about. So this will be the next one. So watch closely for this bullish divergence, guys, because it could give you clues to what's coming on the next couple of weeks. As we can see on Ethereum, it actually broke the 2400 area with authority, and we're now seeing higher prices we can actually potentially see, Ethereum, the thing with Ethereum is that it has a long way to go still. It has a lot of room to the upside. So I think we could see a lot of setups and opportunities along the way on Ethereum on the next coming weeks. So I would put this one on top of my list. We can also see SUI, crazy move today. It's a big igniting a candle right there. Boom. It was a really interesting turn of events for the SUE, has been leading on the altcoin sector. And something I want to point out is this kind of U-shaped pattern that it's been developing all over the altcoins. I mentioned it several times. We can also see ARB doing the same thing. Look at this. It was a U-shaped pattern after breaking down. Not much consolidation. It was actually bouncing really fast, and then it broke up to the upside, and we're now on price discovery. If you go on the daily on ARB, also a big igniting candle yesterday, and today is a follow through day. So those two are really interesting. And there's a third one, which is the same kind of pattern that I've been talking about, which is this U-shape kind of consolidation on WOO is also another one. It's a potential one. You got this first breakout here of this double top U-shaped type of consolidation, and we now could see a retest of the all-time highs, which is the opening bar here on the futures contract. We could potentially see some consolidation around that area first here. So we can actually then test the highs again and see if we can break out. So this will be another one to put on your radar. And just a couple more that I want to share with you guys. This is on the bullish side. It's also Blur. Same thing. Look at this. It was a sell-off from the start on the futures contract, and it's now consolidating higher. This was a nice pennant or bull flag that broke out, and it's now consolidating. It could actually break again. Just the same thing as WOO, same thing as we've seen on ARB, and same thing as we've seen on SUI and many others. So put this one on your radar. And I have GNS too as well. Another one that it's consolidating, doing this U shape right here. We could also see some retests of the 9 area, and then maybe some retracement, and we could potentially go back to this spike here, which probably was the initial price at around 14 area. That's a little bit of what I'm looking at. I do not have many bearish charts to share with you guys. I do not trade the short side too much. So, but JTO has been showing relative weakness, but it's now actually consolidating on lower prices. But we could potentially see a reversal on JTO, but it's been acting a little bit. It's been lagging a little bit, in my opinion. And also ACE, it's also another one that is a new issue. So it's also been sold off continuously. So on this one, we actually can see. Let me reset the chart. This trend line, okay, that is the fast accelerated down trend line that it's actually being tested right now. If we actually see some consolidation sideways now, and then it actually breaks this trend line, we could actually see a potential reversal. But for now, it's a bearish looking chart for me, and that's it. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Tango. Very comprehensive analysis. Thank you very much.
I don't mind going.
Yeah. Hi, Dylan.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, awesome. Let me just share my screen quickly.
Yes.
Here we go. Okay, yeah. So I'm not going to go through the fundamentals with the whole ETF thing because Tango pretty much covered all of that. So I'm just going to speak about the charts and the current setups that I'm looking at and that I'm in. So first off, I do want to go over Bitcoin. So I want to speak about the current state of Bitcoin, so the 4-hour time frame. So you can see on the 4-hour time frame, the previous 4-hour candle did actually close above this previous high above 47K. And we have seen a retest of this level. So I'm expecting price to tap into the 48K potentially today. There is news in the next 15 minutes, so CPI. So we might see some volatility within that. But yeah, if it breaks the 48K level, we might see this level here, 50,000 to 50,100, because that is if you look on the daily time frame, you look left here, that is your daily resistance over here. So we can definitely see that if we break 48K. But overall, I mean, this chart is just really, really bullish. You can see how it broke out over here at 45,500, came back, retested, and now looking like it's going to push to around about 50K. So Bitcoin's looking really, really bullish. And like Tango said, Ethereum is looking really, really strong. It actually did break out. I was looking at this chart yesterday. I think Boris and Tango, we spoke about this chart yesterday. It broke out of this trend line and it's pushed. I was expecting a rejection from 2,500, but it just absolutely destroyed that. And the next key level here is 3K. So I do expect Ethereum to hit 3K within the next couple of weeks. There's a lot of clean traffic to the upside here. That is the next clear support over here since Jan 2022. So I would expect price to tap into that zone. It looks very, very strong. I do want to speak about a couple spot positions that I'm looking at. So I actually bought this coin the other day, Zero. It did break out on the 4-hour time frame. It retested this previous low again. So I'm expecting price to tap this level here. This will take quite a while, but this is more for like a spot trade. You could even enter at this level here. It's looking very, very strong. This previous 4-hour candle did actually close above this previous high. So this coin is looking really, really good it's around about a 300% increase. So I would expect this to play out. This is more just for long term. ENS, I did buy this breakout on the spot. I didn't actually do this for futures, but you can see it was trading in this wedge pattern, broke out, and this level over here at around about 25 to 26 is where I'll be looking to like trim off some profits for ENS. I mean, ENS has pumped so hard. I'm not too sure why. There must be some type. I'm not too sure in terms of the fundamentals, but this is the key level. I would expect a retracement from this level at around about 26.23. It's a very, very strong zone. Tango did go over a SWE, but we did take this position. I think Jay also took this today for SWE. It broke out of this. It's similar to ENS, right? Very, very similar chart where it broke out this level, retest the previous resistance, and then you take a long back up to the higher. So I'm expecting SWE to tap into around about 1.3780. It closed above this previous resistance at 1.0182, and it's looking very, very, really, really strong. So yeah, SWE is looking very, very bullish. Bought this one today. I did take a long on futures and then I did take profit, but this is more for like a spot. And then WorldCoin, these are my two setups for WorldCoin at the moment. So this was this morning. I took this long to around about this high, and then I took a new long on the retracement over here, looking at around about 2.9767. Currently, this is on the 5 minute, it just absolutely just started pumping right now. So WorldCoin's looking really, really strong as well. I mean, if you look at this level here, it did get rejected. I mean, it did find support at 2.47 and could easily tap into these highs within the next couple of weeks. And then, there's one other coin I was looking at. Let me just grab it here. I think it was, oh yeah, it was Solana. Yeah, so Solana also took this long today. It was a bull flag breakout on the 30-minute to 1 hour. We actually took this one in the live stream on CoinW today. We were trading this pattern and it broke out, and the target for Solana is around about 109 to 110, and you can see right now it actually did retest this previous high over here and is starting to push back up to 110. So there's a lot of coin. I mean, like Tango has said, there's nothing really bearish about the market right now. So yeah, we just need to focus. I want to see what happens here in the next 9 minutes. There will be a lot of volatility in the market, so this is going to be interesting. And then one other thing is, so the spot ETF with BlackRock is already up 22%. This was around about a couple hours ago, and now I think it's up 25%. So they're already up 25% on the ETF, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, those are the couple picks. I do recommend looking at this chart. Zero, there is a lot of upside for this coin. But yeah, overall market's really bullish. And yeah, we could see Ethereum at 3K really soon. Cool.
Thank you very much, Dylan. Thank you for the sharing. Yes, the ETF thing is really crazy, and we will discuss this question further in our discussion part. Thank you very much, Dylan. Hi, Boris.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go over just a couple of points. So, like Tango and Dylan mentioned, Ethereum is obviously having a nice pump or like a nice recovery. But closely related to Ethereum is actually Ethereum Classic, which is I believe it's a fork of Ethereum from like many years ago. This one is having like even a more incredible move than Ethereum. So yesterday it was up 24%. Today it's up another 18%. So just doing the math, I guess it's up over 40% across the last 2 days. So yeah, I think this is a major breakout in Ethereum. Obviously, this is a bit overextended, so we probably need a pullback at some point. And then if we take a look at the weekly chart, this is just like a massive weekly candle. It's up over 62%. We're breaking above all moving averages, including the 200 day. The 200 week SMA, which is very powerful breakout. And I think nobody has really been paying attention to Ethereum Classic, but this is like quite a massive move. So I think this is going to be another hot kind of alt to trade in the days and weeks moving forward. And then the other one that I wanted to take a look at is MKR. So this is a MakerDAO. So this one is having another major breakout. We broke this resistance line at $1,830, and now we're having like some really nice follow through. So this one is up about 25% since the breakout. So from what I'm seeing, it seems like Bitcoin dominance is dropping, and people are taking their profits from the weeks leading up to the Bitcoin ETF being approved, and they're putting it into all these altcoins, including SUI and like MKR and Ethereum Classic, and there's going to be I think a lot more that are going to have some pretty big moves in the days and weeks to come. So that's what I got for this week.
Thank you, Boris. Thank you so much for the sharing. Jay, hi. You like to share?
Hi, sure. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So before I go into crypto, so I got DXY. Like I mentioned a couple weeks ago, so 102 is the catalyst for bullish. So we almost you know, I think we're gonna breach it like, you know, today or tomorrow when the CPI data came out, or PPI tomorrow. So if we can go below 102, so the risk assets such as crypto so can be more bullish. Okay, so if you guys can see here on total, we got like three total, 1, 2, 3. So one is with the Bitcoin in it, second with the Ethereum in it, and third is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you guys can see here, like everything is like trying to break our structure, and the one that pumping a lot is the total two. So get that, and then after that, so the total three is the most powerful one, because like, you know, BTC I think is priced in right now, and I'm not right into like ETF approval, but so all I care is a price action. And if you guys seen here, like it and alts is performing right now, so I think we can get like mini alt season in, you know, a week or two, and before we got a retracement. And if you guys seen here, yes, it was yesterday. We got like USDT dominance. Sorry, Bitcoin dominance dropping on 10 minute, and then like Bitcoin is pumping. So that was a good sign. And on the 10 minute, we got like the USDT dominance is dumping. So that means like people changing from fiat into like, you know, high risk assets like alts, Ethereum, you know, and next I got like Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, this is 3-day chart. Okay. This is my main trend line from December 20. Okay. And this is this is gonna be my target for Bitcoin pump, which is around 48 or 4800. And if you guys seen here on the daily, we just got like, you know, we just got a parallel, and we break into it yesterday. We retest and we break. And if you guys seen here, we also got like a elite wave from 1 to 3, and we are now on the fifth. And I think the fifth is gonna hit this area around 48, 48. You know, I don't know, like 200, 800. And today on the smallest time frame, we also got CPI, and we also got new moon today, exactly today. And from my moon phase strategy, like I think this is the local bottom for now, because we already hit. So sometime the new moon or full moon, it can be like early or after. So from my calculation, so this is like the local bottom for now, and I don't see like a bearish, you know, like it's gonna be like swapping like 44K now. I don't think so. So I think that's done, you know. And next I got like EBTC. Okay. EBTC, like on the 3 days, like I was talking on my YouTube channel. I was live, and then like when I saw this, you know, I thought it was gonna break, and then hit like 0.44, and suddenly it got back up, and then this is like a manipulation zone, and right now it's trying to break. If you guys can see here, we already trying to break like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the fifth, and you know, fifth time, I think it's gonna be break, and Ethereum I think is gonna be like more to the upside. And this is my Ethereum chart from last year. Like I've been grinding from last year, and this is weekly, and we got a cipher on the weekly. And if you guys seen here, we got continuation from ABC pattern, like from the previous bull market, and right now at we are at first wave, second wave, and we're trying to find the third wave right here. So I don't know, maybe like we going to hit 28, 33, or maybe like even 35 in here. And after that, so I'm gonna expecting like, you know, a refreshment on the fourth wave, and then like we're gonna bounce again. So yeah, like Tango and Dylan mentioned, like I got Sui, the one that overpowered today. So Sui target is around 1.4. If you guys seen here, like Tango mentioned, like the W formation, like, so I call this scallop, and I'm gonna target for the scallop, so which is like 1.4 for 3. And Tia still, like I mentioned, you know, this is like still my powerhouse. So Tia still long way to go, because like everything's gonna shifting from injective, and then like say, and then Tia, because like all all the volume from the ecosystem is just moving around, So TIA is still next. So if you guys get entry TIA below 15, so that's your entry for TIA. And the one that got pulled back a lot and it's not hit my jackpot yet is XC. It was like still got the room to go, probably like 11 or 14 for XC. And okay, I'm gonna talk about the one that still underperform XRP. So this is like the sleeping giant for now. This is the one that's sleeping giant. So if this pop up, okay, the target I think is gonna be like around this high. It's around like 1 or 1.3. So don't sleep on XRP, guys, because I think this is the one that still give you the entry like still cheap for now, because everything is already expensive right now. Look at Arbitrum. It's already expensive because like Arbitrum is making like a scalp right now. Yeah, the one that Tango like mentioned it. Yeah, maybe like we can call it like this is scallop. So Arbitrum like the target is gonna be like 2.5 or maybe 4 or even 5. So who knows like how well like Ethereum is gonna be performed. And I got another scallop. Okay, we got Mina. And Mina just break and retest. Okay, and I think Mina can go like as high as like this 1618 or 2618, which is like around 3.9 bucks. And the last, you have to prepare this, guys, because like we're gonna have a Chinese New Year, and usually they're gonna do a gamble. When I was live in Chinese, like no, when I was live in Guangzhou, I always like do to casino when there is Chinese New Year. So, but right now it's different. There is a crypto, so they can gamble like by meme coin, by BRC, or by even. So my bet this time, and this is not gamble. So my bet, I think the Chinese is going to to hit like the Chinese coin or the Chinese narrative such as like BRC. So I got CFX Conflux as my main powerhouse right now. So this is like I'm preparing you guys for Chinese narrative on the next month. So I think I'm done. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jay. Very thought-provoking and comprehensive. Actually, we saw a question from our audience comment Zoom. So the question is, do you think we can see a dump scenario since almost all are hyped to ETF approval and all are bullish? Any thoughts?
Yes, we can. Yes. It's not gonna be long. No, I mean this pump is not gonna be long. So I'm preparing myself. I am preparing myself to short, but not right now because like right now the market just shifting. So I'm gonna wait like when everything like let's say like funding rate is too high and everything is too hot. When that's happened, when everything like thinking like, oh, we can go high, we can go higher, like higher. I think that's our cue to short the market. So yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go short after this. Maybe like next month. Who knows? So
Yeah.
how you guys talk? Yeah.
Dylan, Tango, Boris, any thoughts of this question?
Oh, sorry, I just got a bit distracted because the CPI just came out and it was way hotter than expected. So I'm just just give me a minute and I'll answer the question.
Okay, no worries, Boris. Dylan and Tango?
Yeah, I agree with Jay. I mean, the thing is, I still think that is a lot more upside. As long as it holds the key levels like Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin holds the 40, I think it's 45,500, then I don't see it dumping below that. And even with the CPI now, you can see the market come down a little bit, but I don't think that it's going to be. I don't think it's going to happen now. I think it's just trying to liquidate a couple positions. And yeah, to be honest, it's there's still a lot more upside, but obviously there will be big retracements because the market is really overextended at the moment. But also, I think in 1 hour time at 6:30 p.m. Dubai time, there is around about $4 billion dollars coming in inflows for the ETF. So there could be another pump incoming very, very soon. So I don't think at the moment, as long as Bitcoin holds the support, I think it's fine.
Thank you very much.
So I would say, yeah, with the emergence of the gold ETF, Yeah, it is true that after the GLD ETF came out, yeah, gold did have a pretty epic bull run for the next few years. So whether that happens for Bitcoin, it's possible. The only thing is, we've had like some other ETFs launched by BlackRock in the past decade, such as I believe it was like the platinum ETF. And for that one, actually, the reverse happened. So platinum kind of it did like rally for a couple of weeks, but then it actually just it continued to go straight down. So it really depends on which ETF you're looking at. Like for the gold ETF, yeah, that did initiate like a bull market. But like for some other commodity ETFs that were launched, such as platinum, and I didn't look at I wanted to look at all the other ones that have been launched throughout the past decade. So I want to like gather a bit more data to come to a conclusion. But but yeah, I mean it's possible that Bitcoin can increase 4x, but and maybe let's go for at least 2x for now. I think 4x might be a bit a bit too much. So let's aim for 2x because 2x would get us to 100, almost 100K, right? So I think yeah, because 4x would be 200, like almost 200,000, which is pretty crazy. Let's just try to get to the all-time high first at 69, then 100, and then we can talk about all those crazy big numbers. So that's what I think about that.
Yeah, if to almost 100 is like an epic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be rich if Bitcoin reaches 100.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all. Actually, it's our first question for today's discussion. So, as we already talked here, let me just share my screen and let's move on to the discussion part. Okay, here we go. So we already discussed a little bit of this question. So which is after the emergence of the gold ETF and the price of gold increased 4 times, will the approval of the spot BTC ETF lead to 4 times or even greater increase in Bitcoin? So Dylan, Jay, Tango, do you think it will happen? Or yeah, like what Boris said, 4 times
Oh,
is crazy. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry I skipped ahead. I thought we were on the first question already. But
You are very talented. Yeah.
yeah, I'll let the others answer now.
Okay. So any thoughts? Jay, Tango, Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see a scenario where lots of funds are going to be flowing into these ETFs. There's a lot of appetite for exposure on BTC, and this is a way for institutions or retail traders that want more certainty than what Bitcoin can give them as a decentralized platform. So to do it in a more regulated way. So I think there's going to be a lot of appetite for exposure to these ETFs, mostly so from asset managers and institutions that need to either allocate assets or even hedge against traditional finance assets. So this will be a great opportunity. I do recall that I spoke about this the other day. I do not recall the gold ETF when it started trading live, but I remember studying the Qs, the QQQs when they launched back in 2000. And I think it was let me just check. Let me share screen. Wait.
Okay.
Can I share screen for a sec? I'll look for the chart. I just want to show it because on the first day or the first week or month of trading of the Qs, which was back then was the there was a lot of fuss about it because it was a technology related ETF, and there was a lot of interest back in 2000 about it. So let me here it goes. All right. So you see my screen?
Yes.
Cool. So I just want to check because I remember reading and studying about this chart back then. I mean, I was not trading in 2000, but I do like to study all charts. So let me go to a higher time frame, 12 months. There you go. So the Qs, as I said, this is a technology ETF that was launched in NASDAQ in the year 2000. It was January 99. If you can see this opening bars here, January 99, January 2000. So it was the first year. If you look at the, I don't want to move my cursor, but if you look on the top left side of my screen, you see the volume. It says 2.6 billion, 2.86 billion, and 7.7 billion within the first year of trading. So that was around 10 billion within the first year of trading. So I do think that we could see similar money flowing into these ETFs. We shall see. There's a lot of speculation, a lot of analysts giving crazy numbers out there, but we should just wait and see. At least for the first couple weeks or months. But I definitely see a scenario where at least 5 to 10 billion will be flowing into to the ETFs pretty soon. I actually just created this new portfolio with the ETFs just to have a have them checked every day, because I think it's going to be something we will need to start looking at as active traders every day. This will also help us give us clues on where the market is heading to. So I think some of them started trading today, as you can see here. So yeah, definitely, I do see a scenario where it could match gold or Qs or any other historical ETFs launched that we've seen in the past.
Thank you very much. Hi, Anya. How are you? How's going today?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. So we actually missed you out, but would you want to share your standpoints for all things, like whatever you want to share or answer this question?
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let me continue from where we which is the BTC ETF. Okay. Let me try to share my screen. Although there's very much to share about the screen, but let me just show my screen. Okay. So just give me some few minutes, please.
Okay, no worries. Take your time.
Okay, I'm actually finding difficulty sharing my screen from here, but it's fine. So let me just share my thoughts concerning the Bitcoin ETF. Maybe check our charts from you can't really see my charts here because I couldn't share it. But if you take a look at the BTC charts from our hand, there are two narratives that went before the whole BTC approval. The first, which happened 2 weeks ago, I guess, by metrics, concerning why or the thought, the opinion that there's a possibility that the SEC might not approve the BTC ETF. Now we saw what happened in the market. There was a drawdown, even though the drawdown didn't go below the ranging period which we put the BTC, which was around 40K, so it didn't go below. Now, before the SEC approved the BTC ETF, there was also another narrative that was pushed out that the SEC Twitter account was hacked. Now, just to see the reaction of this is my own perspective, this is my thought concerning the whole thing. Yeah, we saw the way BTC moved up from about 45 to around 47. In fact, it touched 48,000 before going down. Before the what's his name? Now retweeted it tweeted that the information wasn't true, that the BTC tier wasn't approved, and the account was hacked. Well, to me, I saw the two news as the way the market they want the just to see the sentiment about the whole market of it. And first, when we had a drawdown concerning whether the BTC ETF is going to affect the market, when we had the drawdown, it wasn't a tangible one. It wasn't something that pushed BTC from its current position even below 15%. It didn't even go below 10%. Not to talk of 15, 20%. Now, also concerning the news about BTC being approved, when you look at the market as well, it did not go beyond, it's not even up to 15% as well. Now, which actually implies a lot of things. You know, when I tweeted about the ETF of retain back then, we've always had Bitcoin ETF, spot Bitcoin ETF. The only major difference is that it wasn't approved in the US market. And the US market alone does not control the whole crypto market as a whole. Though we have a lot of big players there, the like of we have a lot of big players there, but the US market alone does not control the whole crypto market.
Anya, we lost your voice now.
Okay,
hi,
can you hear me
Anya.
now?
Yes, we can hear
Can you hear
now.
me? Okay. Where do you stop from hearing me so that I can know where to pick it up from?
I heard you the whole time, so I don't know if it was, I don't know. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
hearing
me
you the whole
too.
time.
I
Oh,
heard
probably
everything.
it's my internet. Sorry about that. Probably it's my internet is not stable. Just to keep
Oh,
going.
okay. So as I was saying, so the whole thing, if you take a look at it, the whole market, the major players who are going to be beneficiary to the whole Bitcoin ETF are the institutions and also the asset managers. Now, taking a look at the recent, yesterday, we saw how they've been dragging about the price, about the fee from 0.24, 0.3, then grayscale remain at 1.5%. So it's not even really about the retail traders, it's majorly about the institutions. And the narrative that is being projected is that once the institutions come into play, there is going to be a wide adoption, a wide mainstream for BTC. Hello, this is just the US market. What happened to the other markets? So now whether Bitcoin is going to increase 4x or is going to reduce is going to reduce 4x, is not, to me, is not really particular about the ETF alone. We still have about other factors. Even though right now we had the CPI that came out, which is actually below the expected, below the expected news that is to come out, and we saw what's the impact, just a little impact that happened in the market just now. And concerning my own thoughts concerning the CPI that happened now, which it's expected to be to exceed 3.4, and it's actually slightly go around 3.2%. So it's a lot of things happens to make the market either go for X. So it's not just about the Bitcoin ETF. Now that the noise about the Bitcoin ETF is even has died down a little bit, there's still not really significant move in the market. So the news that we can take a look at now could be the halving, Bitcoin halving that is coming. Now we've seen the players coming into the market, the institutions, the BlackRock, and they've tested the whole market concerning they've tested the market, most especially the retail investor, about their narrative, which is the first one which we had was SEC wasn't going to approve the Bitcoin ETF. The second one, which is the hacking, or they had the Twitter account of the Grayscale, the what's his name, SEC, about that. So we saw the way the whole market played out. So whether it's going to increase 4x, it is not just about them alone. So it's a lot of factors are still going to be in play. Now, if it's going to increase 4x, from now we should have been seeing the little taste about it. By now, Bitcoin should have reached $50,000. So it's not, okay. And during our previous live, I was showing us about the MV score about our BTC. Currently, BTC is still at 1.6. The Z score for BTC is still at 1.6, not even up to 6, not even up to 2 yet. So if the Bitcoin ETF was really going to move the market to 4x, it ought to have crossed, the Z score for BTC ought to have crossed 2. So this is just my thoughts concerning the whole Bitcoin ETF. The major beneficiary of the Bitcoin ETF are the institutions and asset managers. Why the retail investors? Ours is just make sure that we hold on to our tokens. Although there is going to be a clause to it, which is where a lot of people are actually looking into now. It's concerning the taxation. So we are still going to talk about that later on, maybe not now, or maybe when the news starts coming out concerning crypto taxation. So we can talk about that one. All right, so I will put a stop here today concerning this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Anya. That's very comprehensive. Thank you very much. Let me share my screen again, maybe. Okay, so we continue with Anya's sharing. So we need to consider a lot of factors, not only ETF, right? So maybe when we consider like more comprehensively, such as ETF, CPI, market, etc. So as the retail trader, how do you allocate your positions after the arrival of the bull market?
I think I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Okay, how do you allocate a position? So for me, I'm gonna like dividing it like some into spot, some I'm gonna like right away from derivatives like future like from the bottom. And yeah, to be honest, I'm doing airdrops too on injective and Cosmo ecosystem, because like airdrop is the big boost for your uh for your for your margins, because like you can get like instant, like 1K or 5K or even more, like on Arbitrum I got like like easily like more than like 5K just by trading on platform GMX and burn the fees, and because like airdrop is so good. And don't forget about gaming, because like gaming is, you can earn a lot by gaming and investing, because like and who knows, like there is another NFT season, so everything is opportunity on the crypto world, so you got spot futures, game, and NFT and others. So if you have time, just take everything, because everything is opportunity for me. Okay, I think I'm done. How you guys start?
Yeah, I agree with Jay. Airdrops definitely one of the easiest and the quickest ways to actually get capital. Like if you don't have much capital, doing an airdrop, I mean, it's really, really simple. Like you just follow a couple steps. And I'll actually share a Twitter page that you guys can follow, and I'll show you when the latest airdrops are coming out. I actually just did a mentor one. You can get like NFTs, and sometimes you get a rarer NFT, and then you can hold it until like the bull market comes back. So there's a lot of different ways, especially with airdrops. It's really easy. You just need a little bit of capital in order to actually like use it for like gas fees and stuff like that. But it's a really easy way to get capital for the next bull market. So like yeah, so let me just open my Twitter quickly. It's called someone else can speak and I'll just get the
Yeah, I can cover for you while you look for it. And actually, I do want to see that Twitter account. I'm not well versed in airdrop, so it'll be amazing to read something about that and be able to catch some. Because I'm not an airdropper kind of guy, so I don't follow that too much, to be honest. But yeah, regarding the how would you position yourself as a retail trader for the bull market or for a bull market in general? For me, as I'm a trend follower kind of trader, I do always try to trade with the trend, trying to find the path of least resistance. And my rules or my measures when I'm trading on a bull market, I usually use a simple moving averages or exponential moving averages to measure the current market. So if I see assets above the 8 and 21 EMA, which is the ones I use for active trading, I will be on an active position on a portfolio approach. So that means I will be actively buying setups. I will be adding to positions. I will be holding for longer time frames. So anything that is above an 8 and 21 EMA, which is usually when there's a bull run, I'll be more active. And if it starts to trade below, then I get more tactical, and I'll probably start taking some risk off. That's how I approach it.
Thank you very much, Tango. Great sharing. Yes. So, Boris, you want to add something here?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I just
sorry,
I hear you.
sorry, I was muted. Yeah, so for me, I keep it pretty simple, just like Tango. So pretty much align well, like during a bull market, I try to stick to my trend following approach. So I place way less risk on any kind of short trades or short setups, and I basically like double down on my long positions. So that's how I go about things. I try not to go against the trend and you know try not to put too much risk on short positions and uh like I said I'd rather just double down on long positions and just follow the trend. So yeah, that's just like a very simple thing that I do.
Very brilliant to follow the trend. Yes, always brilliant to follow what the market. So let's move on to the next question. It's about the smart money thing. Which is we always say smart money in the market, but how can we find and chase the smart money after the approval of spot BTC ETFs? uh, Such as Layer 2, NFT, BRC20, or GameFi? I think this question is similar to the last one, but anything wanted to add up?
I think for this question, what I would say is you just need to follow the narratives, like Jay was saying in the last live stream last week. You just need to like sometimes it's GameFi, sometimes it's NFT. So like if you see the chart for ETH to BTC, you can see that obviously ETH is outperforming Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance is coming down. So you need to just have a look at um, those type of narratives, and also you can look at on-chain data to see like what the big whales are doing. within the market. But I would suggest like looking into some NFT and GameFi, especially now, because a lot of new gaming projects are coming out. There's a couple that I will suggest in the chat. I have them on my notes now. I'll put them in the chat. But essentially, I do think that GameFi is next in terms of like narratives. But there is a lot of on-chain data that you can follow. Yeah, I would just suggest looking at different like charts that are against BTC, because obviously when Bitcoin dominance comes down, the money flows into all of these different narratives. So yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes, follow and develop the new narratives and follow the market. Watch more and analysis more about the on-chain data. Thank you very much, Dylan. I think most of us in most of the audiences must be very curious about what's your first trading rule. So we want to hear all of your answers for this question.
Yeah,
First trading.
my number one trading rule is definitely risk management because, without properly position sizing, without properly managing your risk, you're not really gonna survive in this industry. So my number one tip is always develop a very strict like risk management profile. So for myself, I use a very conservative 1 to 2% risk per trade, and I try not to have like more than 10% or so, or like 6 to 10% of my account exposed to the market at any one time. Because it's very easy to like do some crazy leverage trades and go all in with like a very high position size, and then like suffer a big loss, and then you can like suffer another big loss, and you know, by the time you know it, you're down like 20%, 30%, 40% on your account. And, it can happen pretty quickly. Like you're only like for myself, even, I know that even though I'm doing good right now with my trading, I'm only like, 3 mistakes away from just spiraling out of control and, like blowing out my trading account. So, that's why I don't try to get like too excited when I'm on a winning streak because I know if I start making mistakes, I can very easily give back all my gains. So yeah, my number one trading rule is always having a proper risk management like system or risk management protocol. So yeah, what about you guys?
Obviously, I think all of us will agree with Boris on that. I think also to add on that, I would say like don't overextend yourself. Like let's just say the market's bullish now and you're taking long positions. Let's just say you have 10 positions long, right? I wouldn't suggest only longing the markets. Obviously it is bullish, but if you overextend yourself to the upside, you will, there could be a potential of some coins like that aren't as strong as the others. I would suggest just only focus on a couple pairs. Don't overextend yourself on the market because that can hurt you.
Yes, that it is. Risk management is always important. Thank you, Dylan and Boris. Jay, what's your first principle here?
Yeah, I'm kind of agree with Boris and Dylan, but there is one more that I have to add. Don't be like over euphoric. So let's say like you gain a lot this time. So just be simple, just be humble. Like don't offer like thing like maybe like next time I can get again like more than this, So just just don't like over hot-headed, So I think like just just cool. I think so because like we don't know like when the market is shifting, so that's why like we always have to think one step ahead, like what market is gonna do next, what market is gonna do next month. So I mean like keep focused. So I think that's my advice for now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. how to avoid the hot headache when the market is really hot. People always have the temptation and they are always, afraid making less money. So wanted to, do more trading. So how to avoid the hot headache?
Don't offer happy when you profit, just cool. Okay, I'm profit. So because like sometimes you profit, sometimes you stop loss. When you stop loss, okay, I stop loss. When you profit, okay, I'm profit. That's it. Just don't like, yeah, I'm profit. No, no, don't be like that because sometimes your mindset and your mentality is gonna be like, like offer confidence. When you offer confidence, you have it's gonna like make your trade is like screw your trade, because like you're gonna like thinking, oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be like higher, like when you don't know, like actually this is gonna be reverse. So yeah, just don't be happy when you profit. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Jay. Anya in Tango, want to add more? What's your first trading rule? Except the risk management and the stay humble,
Yeah,
except that.
I guess I will have to agree with the guys here. I mean, yeah, I think any sane trader would say the same thing: is protecting capital and risk management is the first rule ever that you have to have. Um, you have to treat your trading as a business and think that your capital is your inventory, and without your inventory, there's no business. Okay, so if you don't have any inventory, there's no business to run. So protect your capital at all costs and never let a single loss ruin you. This actually happened to me a couple of times. I blew a couple of accounts, of my personal accounts. You actually always, unfortunately, the market, you learn the hard way. And it usually humbles you when you think you're trading great and you're a great trader, and then you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna make a lot of money. Then the market has always a way to humble you. So I did actually blew a couple of accounts, and um, I lost. I mean, one of the accounts I blew, it was on a single trade, which is a really unfortunate thing that can happen to you, because all your effort, you can be trading for 2, 3, 5 years, building up capital, having a great portfolio, and then on a single mistake or a single hot-headed incident, as you can call, you can lose everything, and that will take a toll on you mentally, and it will be really hard to recover from that. That's not actually something that I think it happens to a lot of traders, and it's what you can struggle with the most. So protect your capital at all costs, and yeah, never let a single loss ruin your account. That will be my first.
Thank you very much, Tango. Yes, agree with you. Don't put all your eggs in the houses in one basket. Thank you very much. Anya, would you like to add something more here? What's your first principle when you are trading?
Yeah, thank you. It's more similar, which is your risk management. Before you enter a trade, let your risk be put in place. So that's it. That's it for me. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes. Yeah, we can hear you.
Risk management. And +1 is better than -1. So take profit. The market won't continue to go forever. Take profit. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Seems like the best and professional have the very similar principle and trading rule here. So it's about the risk management and the avoid hot headache. And the trade your capital and trading as running a business, and have your take care, look at your inventory and blew a couple of accounts and take profits is always better than lose profit. Thank you very much. Anyone want to add something more here, or want to discuss more about CPI or ETF, or this week's anything of here wanted to discuss more here? Okay, so if we don't have something more discussion here, some probably a will be end here. So overall, I'd like to thank you everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. And people, we can always, do more research, and please follow Anya, Dylan, Boris, and Tango, Jay on Twitter. Be the early board here because they always share a lot of very informative information here. And also follow CoinW on Twitter account. Thank you very much for joining us today, and thank you for listening. We all learn a lot from your guys. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend. Thank you very much, Boris,
Thank
Tango,
you,
Jay.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Cheryl.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
everyone.
Pleasure
See
to
you
talk to
Have
you
a
guys.
good one.
Have a great
Yes.
time. Bye.
It's
Bye
great
bye.
having you. Bye, guys. Bye.